What is Conway's Law, and how does it apply to network engineering? Hi, I'm Chris Grundeman with Khadga Consulting, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about Conway's Law today. Some of you may be familiar with this, some of you not. The direct quote from Melvin E. Conway in a paper called How Do Committees Event, all the way back in 1967, says, organizations which design systems, in the broad sense used here, are constrained to produce designs which are copies of the communication structures of these organizations. In other words, the systems we build mirror the communication patterns or the architecture of the organizations that we are in. The organization is reflected in the system. Another way to look at this comes from Eric Raymond in the New Hacker's Dictionary in 1996, where he explained, talking about COBOL, that if you have 4 groups working on a compiler, you'll get a 4-pass compiler. And then more recently, in 2008, Ruth Milan restated this in a great blog where she said, if the architecture of the system and the architecture of the organization are at odds, the architecture of the organization wins. So what does this mean for network infrastructure and network automation in particular? Well, if you've got a network system, a complex system that delivers bits, right, your network, and you want to change your network drastically, if you want to transform the way the network works by, say, adopting network automation, if you don't also change the way your organization works, you will fail.